Any word on Zeke's availability? From what I've heard, he's officially questionable, which doesn't bode well for our Tony Pollard love, at least in the immediate. Because if Zeke is available, he's going to play. Like Jerry Jones has said as much, and he might not get the majority of carries. He might split 50-50 or something like that. But what I've come to understand, and maybe Sam, you'll agree with me, is that the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones view themselves, yes, as a football team, but also as like a football brand. Like if you are paying $90 million to a player and he is good enough to step on the field, he's gonna play because the Dallas Cowboys fans want to see Ezekiel Elliott play. But even more importantly, Jerry Jones wants to see his $90 million investment play as well. So I think as long as Jerry is the owner here and Zeke is under contract for a ridiculous amount of guaranteed money, if he is on the right side of questionable, even 51%, then I think Zeke is going to be on the field, and you're going to have to lower expectations a little bit for Tony Pollard.
Yeah, so actually, before we got on, I actually just saw that he's most likely going to be a game time decision, and that's a 4 o'clock game too. Me personally, in a lot of the leagues that I have Pollard, I don't have a choice but to start him, so I am still going to be starting him. If you are relying on Zeke, understand that there is a realistic chance that he doesn't play, but yeah, I mean, I really think that this is probably 50-50 if he plays or not. I mean, it's a legitimate game time decision. And it sucks because I feel like I'm always viewed as a Zeke hater because like I post a lot of data with Pollard and Zeke comparison, just in terms of just pure metrics. But yeah, I used to love Zeke. Actually, in my closet back here, I have a freaking Zeke OSU jersey. I used to wear 15 because I was such a big Zeke fan, but it's just the numbers are the numbers at this point. Like he was like my favorite player, but he's just not the same guy anymore. So, but yeah, like I said, if you are relying on Zeke, you got to have some pivot options. Hopefully, he's your flex, and you have guys that you can slot into the Monday night game. Some later guys in the Chargers, 49ers, you could pivot to DeAndre Carter, Michael Bandy, or some guys that are probably free just hanging out there. So definitely have a backup plan.
Wait, did you just suggest Michael Bandy?
Oh, hey, he had more targets than Palmer last week, so
oh my god, ew.
it could go his way.
So gross, on DraftKings, Zeke is 6K, Pollard is 6,500. So there's not really, I don't think. Well, Pollard might be a very interesting. He's running back 22 in projected rostership right now. So
he's not going to get played because Damian Pierce is below him. That's the main thing. But yeah, he's a tournament option. But also understand that if Zeke gets ruled out, he'd be like 50% owned. So yeah, it depends what kind of.
You think that it would be that late? Like that many people. I don't think as many people late game swap as they should.
No. I meant because it's a 4, or if he got ruled out like before Sunday, he'd be like 50% owned, but he won't be played because it's a 4 p.m. game.
Yeah.
And it just depends if people have the salary to go to him. But no, he's definitely not going to be played much at all if it's a true game time decision. If it looks like Zeke might actually miss, we hear more reports that it's looking like Zeke's going to miss. He's going to get back up to 50%.